Robbo, Division 1 is beckoning. You must be really pleased with that professional performance this afternoon.
Yeah, and it was a professional performance over 4 days, I thought. Look, we won the toss, which we haven't done hardly at all year, and it gave us best use on what was a very, obviously, flat wicket. And allowed us to get a score that put us right in the game, and then from that point onwards it was about being disciplined and professional and making sure we got the job done that was needed to be done.
Lots of new faces. Jake Lintot's come into the fold. You know, on a day like today you could lose early wickets. You must be really pleased.
Well, days like today can be tricky because you know, international spinner, lots of wear on a 4-day surface, lots of rough for the left-handers to manage, and the goal is to try and make it seem like it was just what he did do, just Peter's out to a draw. But to do that, you've got to win those early battles. You've got to win the hour before lunch. You don't want to be 2 down then, and you don't want to lose us 1 straight after or 2 straight after. And we did that job. Pete Milan played really well. Obviously Dom Sibley in both innings, and Rob Yates. You know, shame he got out at the end just trying to chase 100, but again, just made everything calm for us.
From a team point of view, everyone's contributed, only 1 defeat out of all the games. That's a real strong effort, isn't it, if you're reflecting on that?
100%, and as you said, different people at different times have got vital contributions. You know, Michael Burgee struggled for a while, but then came good with a big 100 and vital runs in with the win at Derby, etc. And you can sort of go across the team. We're not perfect, you know, we're a work in progress, we're getting better, but at different times we've managed to stop the bleeding when we've got into trouble, and from those positions sometimes we've been able to capitalise, and then come the last day we've been the stronger team who stood up and thrown the final punches to get those knockout blows. You know, 3 of the 4 wins in the last hour on great surfaces at Edgbaston, 1 at Trent Bridge, and with all the tension of a run chase, or can we get that last wicket? And you know, that's great experience for this relatively young team, and will stand us in good standards for the future.
Of course, there's a bit of a celebration because you've progressed, but there's also now an opportunity to progress in another competition, T20 Blast, 2 games Friday and Sunday. We don't really know, but potentially 2 wins are needed to qualify.
Look, we always felt we had to get 2 out of those last 3 victories. As you say, we've enjoyed today, we've enjoyed the moment, because we've not won anything, but we've achieved a goal. Sort of recover tomorrow, and then we come back Friday to what is a cup final for us. You know, we've got 2 cup finals, we've got to try and win them. It's a local derby on Friday, which will add that extra spice. We haven't played very well at Edgbaston by the Yorkshire game, so we owe our public some good performances. We've got some bodies back. Briggsy's back with us, which is great. The 2 West Indian guys are in the squad as well, which is exciting. So we'll be better served from a personnel point of view, and the game's to win, as you say. Win both games, see where it gets us. Hopefully it might just get you into that home quarter final.
A different format, of course, but does days like today give you confidence to take into those sorts of games?
It gives you a bit of energy, of course it is. Look, the boys are pretty tired. It's been a tiring 4 days here on that type of surface. You know, you go, and we're not the only team, you go day-night game into 4-day game and 1 day off, and then you're back again. That's quite a tough schedule. But it was 1 big push in this competition, and we've got 2 final days to push in the T20, and then you know, we regroup again and go into different formats. Some players will go to the 100. So yeah, as I say, that's why we've got to enjoy this moment and separate, and then go and get ready for what will be an exciting game on Friday. And the one advantage you get, there'll be some new blood coming into that with, you know, your hoses, etc., who's had a few extra days off, Polly and people like that, and they'll give you some energy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got to battle with adversity in this format and in the T20. You've had lots of players missing at different times. How difficult has that been, and how important is it to get these guys back?
Well, Red Ball, we haven't been too bad. The 3, you know, Ollie Dolby, Milo and Liam Norwood have stood up brilliantly. We've had the luxury of having a bit of Ollie Stone, not as much as we would have liked. But it's a T20 team. We've been badly hitting that, and on the bowling front to have, you know, overall at times 6 bowlers missing who would have been bowling, especially in that power play, that's hurt us. But you know, ultimately we haven't been good enough with the bat either. So you know, we can't really hide behind it too much. We've got to get better, we've got to play better, and we can't hide that. But yeah, we'll take some energy from this, and hopefully we can take that into Friday, as you say.